All right, I'm going to talk about my probably favorite aspect that we have in the Real Estate CRM Pro, and that is the custom hot sheets lead pages. So I just love using these. Kelly and I use these a lot to pick up new buyer leads, and this is where we can bring a couple new buyer leads every single week into our CRM through this simple process here. And all we want to do is create a great lead, a great hook that's going to interest people enough to check out our listings, right? So instead of saying, check out everything that's available for sale in your town, right? Which is a very generic thing. They can find that on Zillow, they can find it on Redfin. We want to create a custom hot sheet for them. So all I'm going to do is click that custom hot sheet. And then I'm going to come in here and pick out how I want this to look. So it can be just a straight up gallery. I can have a map on one side with images, or I can have like a featured property with all of the gallery listings down below. I like this one. It's a nice fit. So I'm just going to come in here and choose listings. And this is where we're now going to create our great hook. So I'm going to put in, right, I'm in Gulf Shores. So we're going to put in Gulf Shores, Alabama. And now I want to have something that really interests people. So we're a big investment market. A lot of people are typically looking for really good investment opportunities at cheap prices. So I'm going to just make this a condos with the max price of 500,000, right? Which is kind of hard to find these beachfront condos for 500,000 or close to beach condos for 500,000. So this is a great hook that we can share on Instagram or Facebook and say, hey, check out all the listings you can get investment properties under $500,000 in Gulf Shores, Alabama, right? And that's a great hook. It's enough that if people are interested in buying investment properties in Gulf Shores at a lower price range, they're going to be interested enough to click on this link and see these specifically curated properties that we have in there. Okay. So what we can do is there is menus where you can choose a lot of different things, right? So if you're more of a suburban market and you know that finished basements or walk-up basements are a big selling point for you, you can go ahead and pick these out as your key things. Like I said, I'm in Coastal Beach, so I want Coastal Beach, and maybe I'm at a lower price point, so I'm probably not going to do Gulf Front, but maybe let's just do the condos that have community pools, right? Because they'll rent better with pools. But there's all sorts of things in here, right? If I'm a mountain ski, I can do fireplace, mountain view, ski access. If I want to do luxury, three-car garage, waterfront, private pool. And then if there's something that's not in there that I want to put, I can also just type words in here and have whatever it is. So maybe it's a certain school district that I want to have, right? So maybe I'm in a suburban area and I want, finished basement in a certain school district. So I would just go ahead and put in my school district with finished basement, and that would automatically pull those properties for me. So that's the easiest way to do is just kind of pick out your properties, create your search. Once you're happy, all we're going to do is just down here and do the next name page. And again, mine was Gulf Shores. Let's call this investment condos under 500K. And that's my catch line. That's my tagline that I want people to know. I can choose a cover photo. So if I have some particular condo that I think is going to show really well and catch attention, I can use that. Otherwise, it's going to just go ahead and use the properties that are from our listings. It's going to choose one of them as a cover photo. I recommend just leaving it like that because every single day when the list updates, it's going to look like brand new listing. So it's not going to look like a static, stale page that if people go to, it's always got the same property on top. So I like to have it fresh every single day. So all I'm going to do next is hit review. And this looks like I want it to look Gulf Shores investment condos under 500K. And I'm just going to hit this create hot sheet. And now it's going to bring me to the design studio. So within the design studio, it's going to allow me to go ahead and kind of make some edits to the page. So I'll show you that as soon as it goes. What it's doing right now is it's actually pulling in all the listings. So it's finding all of the Gulf Shores investment condos that are under 500K. See, it happened pretty quickly. And now it's got my page here. So I can look at this page. Right here's the main listing, the cover photo. It's got my Gulf Shores investment condos under 500K, and then it has a list of these condos. So anything on here that I want to edit, I can in this design studio. So if I want to edit, the names up here, if I want to edit these words, if I want to change the size of this, maybe I want to expand this, further across the page, I can go ahead and resize this if I want. So you can do all sorts of things, right? And the texting is here too. So if I want to make this font a lot bigger, if I want to make it a lot smaller, everything on here is customizable. Once I'm happy with the way it looks, I'm just going to go ahead and hit the save. And then once it's saved, I can just view live page. And now this is what's going to be my landing page. So when I'm promoting on Instagram, hey, check out investment properties under 500,000 in Gulf Shores, this is what it's going to take them to. So they'll see this page right here. They'll be able to scroll down and see all these properties that are going to be good matches for them. As soon as they see something they want to get details on, When they click on it, now it's going to bring up our lead capture. So they're going to have to put in their info and then show me the details. And now they'll go directly into our CRM so we can put them on an email drip campaign, or we'll see what property they were interested in. We can reach out. Hey, I saw you were interested in 930 West Beach Boulevard. If you have any questions, if you want to take a tour, I'd be happy to show it for you. So we're going to be able to capture that lead and then reach out to them and create that two-way communication. So I just absolutely love these custom hot sheets, these lead pages. They are a great tool for you to use. And again, they're super simple to set up. You have all the different features that you can use. You can customize it any way that you want. So highly recommended. Definitely use them for your lead building. And if you have questions on that, let us know. You can jump into our free Thursday calls that we have or send emails in. We'd be happy to help you set these up as well.